Hi, that's me, Renee Brack, writer, director, co-producer of Ticketyboo. This short video is to show some of the test footage I've written, produced and directed and reference clips of what I'll do in the doco. I'm keenly aware that a lack of director credits is an element to consider in our application. That's why I'm following the well-trod path of surrounding myself with a vastly experienced award-winning crew. I've got a mentor in Sasha Ettinger-Epstein, DOP Piet de Vries, EP Eleanor Cox, editor Sally Moran and Brad Crawford, just to name several. I've shot some early test scenes with an actor of isolation, wandering, confusion, waiting for a train that's never going to arrive. The point was to capture things my dad did and shoot them in a way that focuses attention on him, because it's easy to become invisible when you have dementia. His altered perception meant he did things like toss money away believing it was rubbish. Then he put leaves in his wallet believing it was money. I'm in talks with Brad Crawford about the poetic sequence for the sizzle reel. He's ranked in the top 5 of Da Vinci operators in the world. He's advising me on the most economical way to execute poetic sequences for the doco. In this application is a sizzle reel scene that demos this. It starts live action, an actor with a street directory. He transitions into the map of Warringah to Barrenjoey. Then he transitions out of the map to live action, and we see the actor on the trek along the peninsula to the lighthouse. It is doable in Da Vinci without expensive animation. The poetic sequences in the doco that show my dad's world going from real to surreal depict the signs I missed of his dementia. And these will be cinematic and engage the audience in the beauty of his changing perception of the world. If only we'd both taken the time to appreciate it instead of being so afraid of it. I've also shot some research interviews. World-renowned photographer Wendy McDougall, she learned the ukulele to engage with her mum in the nursing home, taking the whole music concept of Alive Inside a whole step further, making it more interactive. Dr. Gail Kenning is the keeper of the hug, an artist and a dementia expert. There's no footage of this amazing innovation yet, only photos. So I want to shoot this device in situ to see if the hug that it delivers is as life-restoring as it was for a near-death woman in Wales who went on to live for another 6 months, all because of a hug. I'm using archival material to like photos, and so I don't want those to look as raw and obstock as this. I really like the kid stays in the picture and will employ parallax movement like this on stills, because my dad was always on the move. People with the wandering dementia often are. And his mind did race. He didn't lose his mind. It just was like a filing cabinet where everything got moved around and shuffled around, made it harder for him to access. And my dad's art. His style went from realist to abstract minimalist. So I wanted you to see just a little bit of the difference here. And that was very distressing for him. He also designed, as a young man, his own letter T for Tom. And his signature was just beautiful calligraphy. Then it became childlike printing and he lost the letter O, the soul of his identity. That changing signature is the impetus for my journey in the doco. As his dementia progressed, he liked holding hands. It grounded him in the same reality as me. Then when he lost the power to speak, he'd push this crayon drawing towards me. It was his final work of art.